Kingdom King. God said yes. Stop waiting on what you don't have and use what you do have. It's just as simple as that. God said yes. Stop waiting on what you don't have and use what you do have. One thing I had to realize is it's expensive to be perfect and it costs nothing to be real. I'm going to say that again. It's expensive to be perfect and it costs nothing to be real. If you got goals and you want to, say for instance, I'm going to say start a YouTube channel because that's something that I'm currently trying to do, start my YouTube channel. If you're trying to start a YouTube channel, if you're trying to start a business, if you're trying to, I don't know, go back to school, if you just got hired at a new job, anything in this life, use what you have. If you know you want to start a YouTube channel and you're feeling like, oh, I'm scared to get on camera, I don't know how people are going to perceive me, my makeup not done, my hair not done. Use what you have. God made us in his image. He made all of us as his beautiful children. Why do you care what somebody think about how you look? You're beautifully and creatively made. You're unique. Listen, I don't even want to get into this topic, but I'm going to just say this. A lot of these people starting to look the same. They keep going to the same doctors, getting their nose done the same way. They got the fillers and all that stuff. You're uniquely made. Take pride in that. The fact that you ain't done nothing to your face and you unique. It ain't nobody out here that look like you. I mean, I know they say stuff about doppelgangers and stuff like that, but we ain't gonna get into that. But it's nobody out here that look like you. Don't be ashamed of your features. That's why I'm on here, no makeup, no short hair. I'm not ashamed of nothing because I know that I'm beautifully and creatively made in God's image. Stop worrying about stuff like that. When it comes to the lighting and all this AI software and all of this stuff, you don't need none of that. If you got a phone, a camera, a laptop, that's what I'm using, my laptop. Whatever you have, use what you have. And if you a chosen one, because I know I'm a chosen one, if you really a chosen one, God's going to bless you along the journey. That's the beauty in it. It's beauty in the journey. It's beauty in the struggle. So use what you have. Use what you have. And like I said, if you're obedient and doing what God's calling you to do, and you're walking in your purpose, he's going to bless you through your journey. You're going to be able to get that camera. You're going to be able to get the best lighting and all of this stuff that you want to get. You're going to be able to pay for the software. All of that. If you do want to put on makeup in your videos and you can't afford it right now, along the journey, if that's something that you want to do, you'll be able to afford it. If you're walking in the purpose that God has you, that God is aligning you to walk in, if you're walking through that narrow path, if you're walking along that narrow path and doing what you're supposed to do, you're going to be blessed abundantly. But you got to start though. If you don't ever start, then God like, okay, you're not being obedient. I'm telling you to do something and you're not doing it. So why would he bless you when you're not being obedient and you're not starting? It's beauty in starting. Actually putting your feet forward and moving. You gotta move. You gotta move. You gotta move. Period. The Amazon cart not going nowhere. I know you got the camera in your car. You got the ring lights in your car. You got you got the lights in your car. You got all the equipment in your car that's not going nowhere. Prop that phone up. Prop that phone up. Open that laptop up that you let collect dust. Open that up. You don't got no mic yet. Guess what I'm using? Headphones. And if my sound not good, guess what? That's cool because I know I can get a mic later on down the line. I'm not tripping. I know God gonna bless me. I know that everything that I want and need is gonna be in my near future. But I'm just enjoying the journey. I'm growing as a person. See, that's what people don't realize. The journey is not, you have to stop focusing on the end result. The journey is the best part. When you get to the end result, it's like, okay, I'm here now. Now I'm bored. The journey is the best part. That's the fun. It's the fun in the journey because it's like, wow, I've actually changed as a person. I'm growing. My confidence is growing. And that's another thing you got to focus on. Your confidence while you're doing this. Your confidence. You gotta stop waiting on the confidence. God's confirmation is the confidence. I'm gonna say that again and put that in the comments. God's confirmation is the confidence. That's your confidence. When God give you the confirmation that you're supposed to be in this lane, I'm opening this lane up for you. Don't worry about nobody else. Don't worry about the naysayers, the people around you, anything that anybody's gonna say. This your lane, and I'm opening it for you. What you gonna do? You gonna sit there and you not gonna move? You will be a fool not to move. If God is telling you this is your lane and I just opened it up for you, His confirmation is your confidence. Simple as that. You gotta stop worrying about these outside opinions and these worldly things. God will bring you your people. Oh yeah, it's gonna be people, probably a couple people in the comments saying negative stuff. Guess what? Delete it. Get off my page. Your blocked. You gotta block the devil. That's the devil. When you see that negativity in your comments or whatever the case may be, that's the devil. Block it. Simple as that. You gotta have strong skin, especially if you want to be in this content creator world. You gotta have strong skin. You got to. Like, there's no way around it. You gotta have strong skin, and that's in any. But forget the whole content creator thing. That's in any area of your life. If you want to go back to school, if you're trying to get into a new industry, if you're trying to start your own business and be an entrepreneur, you have to have strong skin. Everybody in this world not gonna like what you're doing. We all think differently. Everybody not gonna agree with what you're doing, like what you're doing, or subscribe to what you're doing. But that's the beauty in it. That's where, like, when you're doing something and you don't want everybody to like what you're doing. You shouldn't even want that. Because I know I ain't for everybody, and I love that, because that lets me know if I really rock with somebody and they really rock with me, okay, you my type of person. I can deal with that. I like that. I don't want everybody ain't for me, and I ain't for everybody. And that's how you should feel too. You shouldn't want to be everybody's cup of tea. Do what you need to do to put your feet forward and move. You gotta be moving. If you're not moving, then what you doing? You dying? Like, you have to move. You gotta keep moving. You gotta keep moving. You gotta keep moving. Because when you steal, that's really when the devil can swivel up in there and attack you. He can really get up in there and attack you because you steal. You're not moving. You're not doing anything. The devil can't hit no moving target. He can't get no moving target. You gotta be out here moving. Putting that action to work. Stop writing down what you're gonna do and saying, oh, I'm gonna do this on Monday. You know how we love to say, oh, I'm gonna go to the gym on Monday. I said that 27 Mondays ago. 27. When are you actually gonna go to the gym? When are you actually going to everything that you're writing down? Y'all know I keep me a little handy dandy notebook. Everything that you're writing down in your handy dandy notebook. When are you actually going to put that action, take that action off paper and put it out into the universe? The universe can't bless you if you're not. You gotta be. It gotta be a give and take. The universe can't bless something, or God. I'm saying the universe because I don't know. You know what I'm saying, what y'all believe in. I'm a spiritual being, so I believe in all of that. God can't bless you if you're not willing to give. You gotta be willing to give. You gotta be willing to surrender. You gotta be willing to move. And once you do that, He gonna bless you. God is gonna bless you. But He can't bless you if He like, I don't even know if you, are you breathing? What you got going on? You gotta be out here moving. I'm telling you, you gotta be out here moving. Consistency outbeats talent. Consistency outbeats talent. If you're not out here being consistent, somebody gonna surpass you. People will surpass you. You will look up and it'll be 4 years from now. And you like, dang, I remember I said I wanted to start up that YouTube channel. I remember when I said I wanted to go ahead and start that cooking business. I remember when I said I was gonna go back to school and get that degree. I remember when I said I was gonna start taking more trips. Anything, whatever it may be. You're gonna be looking back saying, I remember when I said. You remember when you said but you didn't do. And now you're resenting yourself. That's where resentment for yourself comes into play, because it's like you not doing nothing you say you do. And that's when your confidence starts to fade. And that's actually how you build confidence. When you do the things that you say you're gonna do, you gonna be like, that's a bad bitch. I'm that nigga. Like, I actually do the things that I say I'm gonna do. Because when you don't do the things you say you're gonna do, then it's like, dang, I can't even keep my word to myself. How can you expect anybody else in this world to respect you if you can't even keep your word to yourself? How can you expect to even rank high spiritually with God if you can't even be obedient in the things that he's telling you to do? And it's not like he's just telling you to do this because it's Tuesday. He's telling you to do this because, for one, it's for his will. It's for God's will. And you working in God's will, he's going to have a covenant with you and he's going to bless you abundantly. God don't break his promises on no covenant. Once y'all get into that covenant and he know that you're of him, once he know that you're a child of God and y'all are in that, y'all got that agreement in that covenant, he stands strong on that. He don't never lie. He ain't never lied. And I'm a witness to that. I'm a witness to that. I'm not, like I always say, I'm not going to sit here and act like I know the Bible from the front to the back, because I don't. But I'm learning. I'm on my journey. I'm not perfect. I don't know everything. And people that think they know everything don't know nothing, because it's like, dang, you're not even, new information, you're not even susceptible to that. You can't even take in no new information because you think you a know-it-all. You think you know everything. You really a fucking dummy. I hate people like that. I just got off track, but you're really stupid, because if you can't nobody tell you nothing, are you really learning anything, or you just... So anyway, like I was saying, like, that consistency outbeats talent. You gotta be consistent. You gotta show up every day, every single day. I don't care if you don't got no ring light. I don't care if you feel like I don't know these things and you want to go back to school. Go back to school so you can learn the things. Sometimes it's like a reverse psychology type of thing when you're trying to better yourself. The things that make you feel bad are actually good for you. Like, the things that make you feel bad while you're doing them, they're actually going to elevate you in life. That's like, say for instance, you reading a book and you like, damn, I don't even know what that word means. I don't even know what that means. But when you start looking up these words and you're learning more, eventually that's going to help you with your speech. The way you articulate yourself, you're going to be educated off of, but you felt bad while you were reading that book. But the more you did it, the better you became as a person. That's just like when you learn how to cook. You feel bad in the beginning because it's like, damn, I just burnt that. How you burn eggs? How you burn eggs? You know what I'm saying? But as you keep practicing and doing it over time and being consistent with it, you might end up one day start being a chef. That's like going back to school. You sitting there listening to the professor and you like, I don't know what you're talking about. All of this sounds crazy. But every time that you show up to that class, every time that you study for that class, every time that you know what I'm saying, you're giving energy to what you're trying to learn, eventually you're going to learn the thing. You got to do the thing in order to master the thing. And that's with anything in life. You got to do it in order to master it. Of course, in the beginning, like I'm speaking for myself right now when I say this. I just started, this video number 6 on YouTube. It's trash. I know it's probably trash. I know the lighting's trash. The sound probably trash. But guess what I did? I'm still posting a video every day. Then when I get a mic, the sound quality gonna be better. When I get a camera, my lighting, the quality is gonna be better. But you have to start though, because if you never start, you're never gonna have the drive to even want to get the equipment, because you ain't never start. Now that I actually started and I'm in the field, it's like, okay, I know I gotta get a microphone. I know I gotta get some better lighting. I know these things now because I'm in it. I'm in the field. I'm doing what I'm saying. What I said I was gonna do, what I wrote down in my handy dandy notebook, I'm actually doing it. So now I know that I gotta keep my word to myself. Because if I don't keep my word to myself, then what that say about me? What does that say about how you feel about yourself if you don't keep your word to yourself? If you can't keep your word to yourself, like I said, how can you expect anybody else to be honest with you? How can you expect anybody else to show up how you want them to show up? How can you expect God to show up how you want him to show up in your life if you can't even do what you tell yourself you want to do? So I know you ain't going to do what I'm telling you to do. I know you're not going to be obedient. You have to stand on what you say. Do what you say you're going to do. Even if it looks like Even if it look how this video look right now, like I said, I'm gonna use content creation as the example because this is what I'm doing. Even if your video look like this, but you know what you did? You put that camera up, you started recording, you made that thumbnail, you posted that video. Momentum, when you pick up a momentum and doing the things you say you're gonna do, even if in the beginning you don't have everything that you need, like I said, that Amazon cart ain't going nowhere. It's gonna be there. And they gonna remind you, hey, you know you got that camera in your cart, right? Because Amazon want the money. You know you got that camera in your cart, right? I still got that ring light for you. Hey, you said you needed that microphone. You still need that? Yeah, it's gonna be there. Just start though. Just start. All right. Like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for coming to my YouTube channel. And like I said, just start. God said yes. Stop worrying about what you don't have and use what you do. All right, subscribe if you like to have it. I'll see y'all next video.